Today's horoscope, Gemini November 29, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There can be real solutions to uncover today regarding business, work, or other practical affairs, but the trick is to avoid pushing to find them. In fact, this is not the time for step-by-step, logical, or structured approaches. It's better to let intuition come into play, which might mean temporarily backing off from a problem. Sometimes, you can feel a little alone with your goals or career, but today, you might find sharing some of your ideas or ambitions easier. Compassion and patience are in larger supply, and you can be especially imaginative. Energies today and this week, generally, are brilliant for increased self-acceptance and enjoyment, and possibly for learning new things about yourself or someone important to you. You see your life path, relationships, and projects with new eyes. Also today, you can feel empowered by getting a handle on your daily routines and improving habits. Do you enjoy doing what you do for work? Reflect on your work life and career path, as when the moon in Scorpio trines Saturn in Pisces. As of right now, you might feel more emotional when you think of your job. On the one hand, you could feel restricted if you do not feel like this is the proper professional position for you. On the other hand, you could be overwhelmed with positive feelings if you feel self-assured in your career path. Your feelings matter. Listen to your heart to gauge your professional position. You are able to intuitively sense what's needed in a given situation. If you are in the habit of preparing meals for yourself and your family, you are probably naturally gifted at preparing healthy meals. To expand on this gift, you might learn some healthy techniques found in vegetarian or even vegan cookbooks. The perspectives contained in these texts may be new to you, but what you take away will enhance your experience of cooking and eating. The vibration of rejuvenation and new beginnings is upon you. It's the perfect time to set about doing something totally different. Perhaps you've been thinking of returning to school, taking a night course, or switching careers. Whatever the case, this day's energy is very conducive to investigating such things. Do your research and find out what is required so you can do the things you want. And don't let anything stand in your way. Use your creativity to make things happen. While the Sun is starting to separate from a friendly aspect to both Mars in your communication sector and the North Node in your friendship sector that peaked yesterday, all three will remain closely aligned. The Sun is still in his first week in your relationship sector, but already there is a chance to look to the future with confidence. Especially when it comes to knowing that the support for communication, friendship and relationship building will not only continue but with the doors also opening to the past and second chances. Meanwhile, as the moon returns for its first visit to your work sector since the Sun left last week, there is a chance to check in. While a friendly aspect between the Sun in your relationship sector and Mars in your communication sector that peaked yesterday is starting to separate, they will remain on close terms. Along with Mercury, now in retrograde motion in your relationship sector, this will help to keep the communication lines open. Meanwhile, before the moon leaves your romantic sector, find time to embrace these romantically charged lunar vibes. Daily Planetary Overview. Think of this as a day where the choices you make, big or small, could have lasting effects. Whatever you set in motion now has the potential to evolve into something long-term, whether it's a new project, a relationship, or even a financial investment. It's a reminder that spontaneity is exciting, but it's wise to balance it with thoughtful consideration. Have you ever made a decision on a whim, only to realize later that it carried more weight than you anticipated? We've all been there, acting in the heat of the moment or rushing through a choice, only to wish we had taken more time to think it through. Today's energy encourages you to take a step back and approach everything with care. Whether it's a conversation, a commitment, or a plan, ask yourself, is this something I'm ready to nurture and grow? The universe is providing you with a unique window to shape your future. By being intentional now, you can create opportunities that truly resonate with your values and aspirations. One of the gifts of today's energy is your heightened ability to understand complex situations and communicate effectively. If you've been putting off a challenging conversation or negotiation, this is an excellent time to tackle it. Your thoughts are clear, and your words carry weight, making it easier to navigate tricky discussions or close deals. Consider using this clarity to explore something new. Are you curious about a topic you've always wanted to learn more about? Whether it's taking a class, diving into a book, or having an enlightening conversation with someone, your thirst for knowledge is at an all-time high. In relationships, today brings a sense of calm and affection. If you're partnered, you might find it easier to connect and communicate with your significant other. Use this time to share your thoughts, dreams, and even vulnerabilities. It can lead to deeper understanding and satisfaction. For those who are single, your natural charm and creativity are shining brightly. Friends and potential romantic interests are drawn to your inventiveness and unique perspective. You might find yourself enjoying increased popularity or even attracting someone who shares your zest for life. Take a moment to think about your relationships: romantic, platonic, or familial. Is there a connection you've been meaning to nurture? Today's energy supports openness and understanding, making it a wonderful time to strengthen your bonds. On the flip side, you might feel a bit scattered or low on energy as you juggle multiple tasks or ideas. If you're unsure where to start or feel overwhelmed, don't worry, it's perfectly normal. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is take a step back and allow yourself a break. Give yourself permission to rest and recharge. When you're ready, your energy and focus will return, and you'll approach your goals with renewed clarity and enthusiasm. If there's one area where you're particularly sharp today, it's your business sense. Whether you're managing your finances, considering an investment, or weighing a big purchase, trust your instincts, they're likely spot on. Now might be the perfect time to invest in something you've been considering. If you're working with financial advisors or discussing opportunities with others, you'll find that people are open and honest in their dealings. Use this transparency to your advantage, but don't hesitate to seek advice if needed. Thinking of treating yourself? Go for it. Whether it's a small indulgence or a meaningful investment, today's favorable circumstances give you every reason to celebrate your hard work and progress. As you navigate the opportunities and challenges of the day, remember to focus on what truly matters. Don't get bogged down by minor issues or distractions. Instead, channel your energy into the areas that align with your values and goals. Take a moment to reflect. What's one decision you can make today that supports your long-term growth? Is there a relationship or opportunity that deserves more of your attention? We'd love to hear from you. How do you balance spontaneity with careful planning? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. You never know who you might inspire with your story. Today is a day to take your time, trust yourself, and focus on what's truly important. The universe is offering you the tools to create something lasting and meaningful. Embrace the energy, and remember you have the power to shape your future, one mindful decision at a time.